Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of 5 Years to 40, the podcast and community where we are talking, thinking, and taking tremendous steps throughout our 30s so that we have a fascinating and fabulous 40-year-old life. My name is Anisha, I'm your host, and on this channel we create content for 30-year-olds or millennials who are interested in conversations and content surrounding finances, health, relationships, and careers. So if you're interested in that, if you're one of those persons, go ahead and click the subscribe button because you'll be kept up to date whenever we send out another episode, and you'll be able to just keep up and keep in touch with our content. Thanks for joining. Today's episode, we're talking about goal setting. How do you goal set to win? Now, this is January, so most of us are in the process of planning what we want to do, what we want to achieve for 2020. And if you are in that space, then these are just some tips that we're going to go through. And if you are needing some help getting started, these tips should give you a little kickstart. So what we're going to be doing, you see, goal setting is very important. We plan on having a fascinating, fabulous 40-year-old life. Now, for that to happen, you have to have an idea of what you want to achieve, right? And goal setting is one of the key factors to help you achieve your great aspirations. As a matter of fact, there was an article on LinkedIn that came out the end of last year that said that only about 3% of the adult population in the US set goals. So if you have the mindset to already start doing goal setting, then you are in the right place, because just the idea of doing goal setting puts you in a good minority. So important to set your goals. The first reason is that it gives you something to aim for. When you set a goal, you clarify in your mind where you want to go. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. And if you decide, like, when I get to 40, I want to do this, so I want to have a home, a family, a car, I want to be my optimum health, I want to be at my weight before I have my babies. You can just have that idea in your head, but when you set a goal, like a specific goal, it helps you to focus in and really get it done. So that's why you want to do some goal setting, right? It adds meaning to your life, because now instead of just going every day in and out, just existing, you have plans further than just getting up the next day and doing the same thing you did yesterday. You have a greater vision for your life. And where there's no vision, the people perish. So you're not gonna your dreams won't perish if you decide to do some goal setting to say, by 2021, I think I want to have achieved additional piece of property, or I think I want to have achieved sending my mom on a special vacation. I think I want to achieve taking my kids to Disney. You have a plan. It gives you meaning. And the other thing is that it's really empowering, because it kind of defines what is important from what isn't. When you start writing down your goals, you realize, ooh, these are the things that are really important to me, and I should be paying some more attention to us, or giving more, putting more focus on. So it gives you something to aim for. When you know what you're aiming at, it's easier to shoot it down. The thing is, it brings clarity, and I kind of started in on that in the earlier point, because when you are clear about what you want to achieve, it makes your mind and all of your systems focus in on it. And in terms of focus, the truth is, whatever we focus on, we do. Whatever we focus on, we do. Whatever you're observing and continue to observe, you will get more of. Let's play a game. Really quick game. I want you right now, wherever you are, to look around your room and notice everything that's red. Look around, 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 look around. Stop. Close your eyes and tell me, how many things in the room that you're in right now are blue? I'm sure you can't tell me because you were focused on finding red. Whatever you focus on, you find. So if you focus on the same thing every day, get up out of bed, take the kids to school, get yourself to work, have the same conversation at lunch, have the same conversation when you get back, come back at your desk, do the same thing, to wake up and to just have this run of the mill, that is all you will observe. But when you start taking time to set your goals and focus on other things, you'll be amazed at how much resources you have right at your doorstep that can help you achieve other things. These things don't need to be any quote unquote big, or people might say, oh, they don't need anything extraordinary. Although I say if you're going to be setting a goal, why not be extraordinary? God has asked us to have bold faith, and I believe you should be a little audacious when you're asking for things and when you're planning. Why not? Better to aim for the moon and hit a star. If you miss the moon, at least you're gonna fall on a star. Think big. But the point is, if wherever you focus, you're gonna get more of. So goal setting really helps you to see a lot of other areas in your life that you could focus on other than the things that you focus on every day. And that is really important if you want to have a fascinating and fabulous 40-year-old life. So do this, guys. Trust and believe. Why you want to set your goals is because it helps you to sustain momentum. It motivates you and measure. Imagine us at December 31st, 2020, and you're getting dressed to go out to New Year's Eve function if you're going to church or if you're going to some great party. Or just hanging out with your friends, or just going to see the fireworks in quarantine, whatever you're deciding to do. And you're getting dressed, you're putting on your earrings, and you're like, you glance over where your goals are, and you're like, oh my gosh, I achieved so many things this year. I achieved so many things, the things that I wanted. I got the love of my life, if that's your thing. I got the job I wanted, if that's your thing. I got this promotion. I was able to lose this weight. I was able to attract really amazing friends. The friends you're going to meet now are the people that you really like, and people that help you and motivate you and truly support you, not side support you. Because it's how people side support you, right? They're like, yeah, I'm for you, but when you really come down to it, they don't. So now you're in this great place in your life, and you can actually see it because you took the time in January to goal set to say, I want to have true, meaningful friendships. And now you can say, oh my gosh, I was able to manifest all of these things because you set a goal for it. You focus your mind on it, right? So that's one of the really important reasons why it's good to have goal setting, because you're able to measure how far you've come. And I know you're going to go so far. Great. So I hope you find those 3 tips really helpful. The reasons why you need to set goals for 2020. It gives you something to aim for. It helps you to really focus and clarify the things that you want and see more that you could want and make it, because it is completely achievable. And it helps you to stay motivated, to build momentum. And of course, it helps you to measure the things that you've done so far. Thanks for listening, guys, and keep doing the most.